turn.
It's recording. That doesn't do anything.
There's no light there?
No, it's recording, Dad.
Okay. Hey! Alright. Well, howdy! This is Mr. B, and I'm going to show you some old-fashioned Dar-B-Que today. Today, we're going to make ourselves a brisket, and we're going to smoke some chicken breast. God damn, it's going to be good! Yeah. Alright, first thing we have to do, you have to pick out your wood. Now, oh darn, I'm dropping everything all over the place. First thing you want to do is you're going to pick out your wood. Now, when I do brisket, I like a fruity wood. So I got some applewood chunks, and I have some little piece of wood chips, little chippies. I'm going to put them on the grill. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get some of this wood. We're going to put it all in here. Now, a lot of people, when they do their smoking, right, they like to have their wood all wet. Now, I don't like that because basically all it does is fill it full of steam. It doesn't cook it. It doesn't taste right. So I'm going to take all this dry. I got my apple chunks and I got my cherry wood chips. I'll throw it in the smoker. Now, everybody has a different kind of smoker. I prefer propane, mainly because I don't have time to sit up all night, keep an eye on the fire. But with the propane, it keeps a nice, consistent flame throughout the evening. Because remember, when you're cooking yourself a brisket, it's going to take you 12 hours. Now, 12 hours sitting out on the deck smoking some meat, that's a good day. So we're going to light up before I do that. Oh, you should have a water pan. Now, come here. Come here. There's a water pan. You fill that water pan with water. That way, your meat doesn't get all dried out. Now, I know it's leaking a little bit. Probably has a hole in it. I'll get myself a new pan. But the idea is you have to keep it moist. Doesn't get moist, it's going to get dried out. Might as well be eating your old shoe. So I'm going to light this puppy up. I'm going inside. We're going to prepare the meat. Ooh, light this baby up. Go! Man, that fire jumps out at you. So we got to let this get up to temperature. Now, what I like to do is I like to get it really high. Then when I put the meat in, I turn it down a little bit. Alright, so let's go in and prepare some brisket and chicken. First thing you do before you prepare any food is you wash your hands. Now we got this super duper smells like a meadow. Well, manly, we'll have it anyway. I'll put a little squirt on and wash my hands. I'll sing happy birthday twice. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Bang! 20 seconds. Wash your hands. Next thing we're going to do is prepare the meat. Give me a second. Here's a brisket. Now somebody said to me, he said, Mr. B, where's a brisket from? It's from a cow. And it's like this part here of the cow. So it's kind of tough. Because you know cow moves their head up and down, side to side. Meat gets kind of tough. So when you smoke it, it smokes it for a lot of hours. It breaks down the meat. Now, prepare it. You got to get yourself something really nice. Dress it up. Now, a lot of people, when they do theirs, they like to cut what's called the fat cap off. I like to leave it on because I prefer when the fat melts around the meat, it makes it golden delicious. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So I leave the fat cap on. But we got to prepare it. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray a little mustard on it. You got smeared all around. Look at that. Look at that. And then we're going to take, this is my favorite. It's brown sugar bourbon spice. Put that all over. Rub it in. Look at that. Rub that puppy up. Look at beautiful. Now I'm going to flip it. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Do that, do this, do that. Ooh, look at that. Looks like it got off a mess, but man, it's going to taste good. Alright? All that perfect. Now, what I want to do is, this is what's called a tenderizer. Got to smash it into the meat. Makes it nice and tender. Helps break up all that toughness. You know those cows, they're a tough breed. And I'll flip it over. I'll do the same gosh darn thing. Now this way, when I'm pushing it through the fat, it's a little bit tougher. But that means that the fat is going out. Ooh, I got it. That fat is going to break down and it's going to go into the meat. God, it looks good. Next, we throw it on the grill. But first, we got to prepare the chicken. Well, now we're going to do the chicken. Now, I got this chicken, $1.89 a pound over at BJ's. Good deal. Chicken breast. Let me tell you, these are big old pieces of chicken. So what we do is we cut them in half this way. We spread them out. Now, if you were doing a full-fledged chicken, right, we cut it and spread it out. That's called spatchcock. Right? Why it's called that, I got no idea, but that's what they call it. Spread all that out. We're going to pound it. Boom! Make that chicken nice and tender. Woo, doggy! Then we flip them. Pound them again. Alright, now we're going to use a secret Dar-B-Que recipe. We're going to use what's called Mr. B, soak them and smoke them. We take the chicken, we throw it in a tin pan, and we go and we open up. Oh gosh, my God! Oh, see that little piece here? Oh, well, we got some. Look at that Italian dressing. Soak that on up. Now remember, because I was touching chicken, raw chicken is not a good thing to be on other things. When I'm done, I'm going to clean the heck out of everything. I'm going to clean the outside of these bottles. I'm going to clean the outside of that bottle. I'm going to make sure everything's good. And this chicken, think you just go put this in a trash can, your chicken, in your kitchen, right? If you do, take it out right away. See that little pad in there? That's all full of chicken juice. And it's GROOS. Gross smelling. So we're going to go out and put everything on the smoker. Woo! Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the brisket and the chicken. We're going to throw it in the smoker. Now, how things work. When you put stuff in the smoker, there's a certain way it goes in. So the brisket or beef always goes on top. Okay? I'll throw that puppy. Ooh! That hot. Okay? Then we're going to take the chicken, put it underneath. Now, you can have beef go on chicken, drip on chicken, right? But you can't have chicken drip on beef. Just the way it is, right? So you take your chicken, soak it in that Italian dressing, throw that in there. I'm going to throw a couple of things down below it. So, I'll take out on the shelves. Ah, geez, holy cow. Okay. Next we put the chicken in. Chicken always goes under beef. So it's beef, then pork, then chicken. And you're putting things in the smoker. Now I'm going to put the chicken in. Now, the brisket's going to take, ooh, by golly, probably 12 hours to cook. Now, I'm not going to keep you on here for 12 hours, but we're going back and forth. The chicken take about 3 or 4. So we're going to have the chicken for dinner. Now, what do? We wait. Man. So, what do you do with your time for the next 11 hours, 54 minutes? Well, during this time of COVID, maybe you can call a relative, do a Zoom meeting, read a book. Remember books there? There's paper things you flip open? Not that Kindle stuff. That's like all that newfangled stuff. But try to do something to keep yourself occupied. Because if you ain't occupied, you're going to sit there and you're going to want to open that every 15 minutes. And boy, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh, this smells so good. Yeah. Well, howdy do. Whenever I'm smoking or I'm grilling, I do something. So I'm going to appease the gods of the smokers. I light myself a tiki torch. And that lets everyone know that, yep, that smell you smelling, and you can see the flames, I'm smoking me some meat. Now here's the secret. Don't open it. Right? You open it, smoke comes out. It's really hard because I really want to open it and just look at it and smell it. Gosh darn it. Oh God. Too old for exercise. Alright, so I opened the door. I know it's only been like 3 hours, but I got the brisket in there and she's looking mighty good. Then I took the chicken out. What I'm going to do with the chicken is I'm going to take the chicken and I'm going to throw it on the grill. Now, the reason why I'm doing that, well, we got the chicken going, but what we want to do is throw it on the grill so we could have ourselves something good for dinner. Alright, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of smoke. Okay, just a little bit. Right? Now, see this triangle thing here? You can put chips or pellets in it. And then this piece here, I just put a couple hunks of wood. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit. Then I'm going to throw the chicken on. And boy, it's a mighty good chicken. Woo, doggy. Look at that chicken. You got the chicken on there. It's smoking. You know, it's on the grill, it's grilling, it's smoking, it's grilling. Best kind of chicken we got. Well, everybody, it's 7:30 in the morning. This has been in for almost 18 hours. Now, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I took it out, and I wrapped it. Ooh. I wrapped it in a pan. Wrapped it in the pan, and I put, oh, look at that. Come here. Look at that deliciousness. Now that's going to be one fine brisket. And what I did about 3 o'clock in the morning, I put it in this pan, and what it does is it soaks itself up in its juices, right? And it's going to make it mighty fine tender. So I'm going to go inside. We're going to slice this puppy up. I'll talk to you in a second. Well, we got inside. We're going to slice this baby up. Now, as you're looking at it, look at that. All this, right, is the juice that came from it, so it gets to soak itself back in. So I'm going to pick this puppy up. Hope it ain't too tender or fall apart too much. Pick it up. Whoa. Now get the camera on this. Look at this. Look at that brisket deliciousness. Alright. Now, I'm going to split that. I'm going to split it with you. Okay, now you come here. What do you think?
Very good.
Very good?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Slap me silly. That is some mighty good brisket. So, the key is to let it sit. It went all night. And it tastes so good. Ooh, I thank my daddy for passing the recipe on down. This is Big Papa B of the Dar-B-Que restaurant. Y'all come back now. Here